How was Shadehead stopped in his time?
Killed by his flamekeeper. Or so the story goes.
His fourth flamekeeper, actually. He murdered the first three.
Fine.
If the code for the minds of the commanders can be isolated, it can be deleted. Where's Becca's notebook? Back in the machine shop, but
Open it up.
Tan come on. Remember you down put it like pop up the
Morality, not immortality, huh?
Time's up. Let's move.
Well, looks like I'm the lucky winner.
Change of plans. Russell Lightborn VII, Savior of Sanctum, has issued a new order. The child is spared. But the rest of you will burn at the stake for your crimes.
All of them? No. Shit.
Sorry.
No, Randall, we liked you. Oh dear. What are we gonna do?
Russ, you don't need to do this, please. Russell!
I think your bones might have wound up in the reliquary.
Oh, listen, we can still make nightclubs. Russell, listen to me, okay? You can still save your life.
No.
Bone marrow.
Fuck, we're back here.
he's telling the truth. Abby can do it. Just like she did it for Clark.
We tried bone marrow transplantation 100 years ago. It failed.
That's because you don't know the formula. And if you kill us, you never will.
Take them down.
Sir, take them down.
We bought a little more time.
It's pretty cool, huh?
What can we do?
Dude, the acting though,
Looks
like
like
I'm
for
so
a drive, I'll need
convinced
to
that
quickly
they're
bandage the
two
wound
other
before I
people.
restart her heart.
You're stopping her heart?
Death causes her mind to back up onto the drive. I take it out, start her heart.
We get Clark back.
She was right to depend on you. Believe it or not,
Why am I actually sad?
that I've done bad things. I don't remember them all. But I do know that you hate me for it.
I can never hate you.
I know it. We can still be together, my love. We can take out the drives just like you wanted. We can grow old together.
Bellamy. No.
I've loved you for centuries. We had our time. I have to let you go now.
Brave man.
Cover the wound. You need to restart her heart.
Oh, no.
Why isn't she waking up?
No.
I used the surgical mesh.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry about the whole working together thing, but I know you, Clark. If you came back, you tell everyone inside saying
I felt bad for you, girlfriend.
they're both still in there.
Latent neural activity continues for a short time after death. But once the head stops telling the heart to beat, it's over. Okay?
No, he didn't. like actually gonna bring her back
No,
to life.
I'm not using him again. Come on, Clark. Come on. Clark, I need you.
She better freaking
Maddie,
live, honestly.
I need you. Now
She
wake
will,
up.
she will. It's not the end of the season. She will. Fuck this show, honestly.
She's gone.
No, she's not. Wake up, Clark. Come on. I'm not letting you go. You're a fighter. Now get up and fight.
Just
breathe. Clark.
I thought they were gonna kiss for a second there. Stress. Oh, I love them.
I am hard.
Oh. I quit this show. I mean, I really like, you cannot tell me that they ain't in love. They have a little comparison to Josephine and Gabriel, because I'm stressed. I just want to like stress eat my feeling. Is it actually happening? Like, isn't it messed up that we see so much of this and I'm still doubtful? Just... I don't know what to do with myself. The way she looked at him when she woke up, like, he was the only thing she saw. I'm done. I'm done. So that was the 100 season 6 episode 10 Matryoshka, I think, or Matryoshka or Matryoshka, one of those. And I had to take a 10-minute break, understandably. I think you guys are lucky I'm even coming back for a review because my brain is like everywhere at the moment. I can't really comprehend that last scene. I feel like, rightfully so, I should just swing right into the Bellark Avenue for you guys. The first thing that sticks out to me is that he's like desperate. He like screams, "I won't let her die again." And he like pounds on her chest, and it's like that desperation, because usually people who are about to give CPR are like probably afraid of like breaking a rib or something, but Bellamy was like straight into it. He was like, nah, this is it. I can't lose her. Not doing that again. He's already lived in 6 years of a world without Clark Griffin, and that made him a different person, arguably not the best person. So he wasn't ready to do it without her again. You know, they're each a half of a whole, and the heart and the head, and he wasn't willing to do it without her again. I don't want to be too hopeful about it. I don't want to place too much hope in this, but I really, really do think they are now writing Bellark as romantic. Fingers crossed. I don't want to shoot myself in the foot and get all hyped up again and get really excited, because, you know, today it's, because I'm watching this late, today is also the day they had San Diego Comic-Con, and Bob, bless his soul, had a bit of an incident with an interviewer who was going a little bit too far into detail into their lives. I don't think she was doing anything wrong, but I just don't think either were prepared for it, and it just blew up. And he put him out of action for pretty much the rest of the day, except for the panel, and in that interview he sort of said the show's not about romance, but I think it's because he was kind of stressed. I don't fault him for that at all. And you guys shouldn't either. I could see him spiraling. As someone who suffers from anxiety as well, I could see him spiraling. He said, you know, what I've been saying, they're two halves of a whole. They really need each other, and still they're not outwardly saying that they love each other. But I don't think we can really deny that at this point. Off of that track, let's look at the rest of the episode, because I will talk about Belloc for like days on Twitter anyways. I had nachos. I'm in the middle of filming, but it's fine.
Soon?
Nachos? I would like nachos.
Okay.
Another few things about this episode. I'm really disappointed about Riker. I hope I'm wrong and maybe he'll have a reason for knocking Echo out, but like, I mean, he said for my family, and I'm just like, no, I really wanted him to like do better, you know, do better, but I guess not. It's unfortunate because it probably means he's gonna die, and I would have been happy to keep him as a character. Moving off of Riker, I want to mention Raven and Murphy's scene. It was like one of the best scenes for them, I feel like, this entire season. We've had so little of Raven, and what we have had of Raven has felt so bitter and annoying and naggy, and I just like really missed that powerful Raven who had more of involvement in the storyline. I don't know, she's faded away so much this season, and I hate that because she's such a strong, awesome, independent woman, and I really hope season 7 she comes back into that, because it feels like it's too late in this season for her to really bring it back. But this scene, I just feel like when Raven and Murphy interact, it feels so genuine because they've had so much history, and I don't deny that he has great scenes with Amori as well, but with Raven it's just something different because there's this understanding. They've been through so much together. Like, they've gone from absolutely hating each other to, you know, him permanently disabling Raven, Raven forgiving him forgiving himself, and, you know, this betrayal, and Raven, you know, gives him more grace than she ever did Clark. But, you know, I think maybe they are similar to Bellamy and Clark in the way that they sort of balance each other out. Like when Raven, you know, told him, what was it, morality over something, when she told him that, he was just like, yeah, you're right, volunteers himself up to die. Like, that's a huge thing for Murphy, huge. And who got him to do that? Raven. And that says something. I don't want them to abandon this friendship, relationship, whatever it's going to be. I just want them to delve more into that. I love Amori, don't get me wrong, but it's clear to me that Amori makes him more chaotic and crazy and makes him want to, you know, do all those crazy things for love. And I think that's fair enough. And that's what Belloc sort of had going on as well. That's why I think it would and is a little bit terrible for Bellamy and Clark, because they are willing to do absolutely anything for each other. But I feel like Murphy and Raven are more like holding each other accountable. But yeah, he's hoping we maybe get another scene before the end of the season. I think we have like something like 3 more episodes left. I actually don't even know, with 2 or 3. On the note of couples, also Gabriel and Josie. The actor who plays Gabriel is fantastic, and the way in which Eliza worked with him is incredible. Like, you fully believe that she's Josephine and that her and Gabriel are deeply in love and are coming to a conclusion, and that they have been in love for like 200 plus years, and you can just feel all of that history, and that really says something in their performances. So props to them. I felt bad for Josie when she was dying, and then the way in which they ripped that back out of my hands was terrible but awesome. Like, I really loved this episode. I am going to miss Josephine. She was a very interesting, I guess, not layered character. I thought she was a bit more layered, but I feel like when we stripped it back, she really was just out for herself. but she was still like a delicious character. Like, she was very interesting to see someone who's like really truly out for themselves. But the interesting thing is this the last we're going to see of Josephine? Because the chip should still have her in it unless she was left in the brain and not in the chip. But as far as I know, they're still going to use that chip to bargain. I'm not really sure. It seemed kind of finite, so maybe she is dead. I'm almost confused as to what is going to happen in this last 2 to 3 episodes, because that seemed like a big episode, like finale big. But I guess we've got some bigger stuff coming. If I missed anything to do with this episode, please let me know down below. In the meantime, you can find me on Twitter at SwissBeaway or on Instagram at JadeLucyG_. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that little notification bell so you can see when a new video is up. Thank you so much for joining me for this incredible episode. I'll see you next week for more. Bye!